Good morning, everybody. It's another sunrise, so I'm outside in the backyard, getting the proper light frequencies for my body to start the day. Trying to get as much of this sunlight as I can on my skin and in my eyes. I'm going to eat my breakfast out here in the backyard today. I've got 1 pound of raw grass-finished ground beef. So I'm starting the day off with the proper light signals from the sun, the full spectrum light, along with the proper nutrition for my body. I hope you all are having a good day, whatever time it is. I hope you're outside getting the proper light signal. I hope you've seen the sunset today, or the sunrise rather, or both. I hope you've seen the light at all times of day. So I'm going to keep eating and keep getting this morning light and get my day started. Good morning, everyone. Alright, y'all. I'm outside on a walk, getting in the first movement of the day. I'm out here in the dirt, connected to the earth in my bare feet, collecting all the free electrons, all the free energy that the earth will give me, while I'm also collecting all the free electrons and energy that the sun can give me at the same time. Getting in all this good first morning light, all this strong infrared light, the near infrared light, maybe a little bit of UV starting to come out now that the morning's getting a little later. Getting fresh air in my lungs first thing in the morning. Breathing deeply. I'm headed out to a trail that's not too far from my house. I want to get out there and have a little bit of fun, enjoy some nice views. So I'm going to take you all with me and make a few stops along the way and bring you along on my walk. I'm going to try and take a little shortcut. Gotta come through some tall grass, but I brought my sandals just in case any parts were too rough for my bare feet like this. So should be able to make it through here. Sweet, made it. So as I was walking, I just came across this giant pile of cement. And since I'm always talking about microdosing movement, this is a perfect opportunity to lift one of these up and do a little bit of movement. Get a nice little chest press in with this rock. And move on. Alright, I've just about made it to the trail, but I wanted to stop off at the pond for a second. Say good morning to all the ducks. There's also turtles that live down in this pond. I see one. Morning, little dude. It's the local hang spot for the turtles and the ducks. He's just chilling, getting some morning sun too. Relaxing, floating around. Alright, one more stop before I reach the trail. One thing I really love about this area is there's pull-up bars all over the place. So I can get in a little microdose of hanging and a few pull-ups. Do some single arm hangs. It's good for our shoulder health. Nice little stretch. Nice little microdose of some movement. Continue on with the walk. Alright, I'm officially on the trail. Made it out here. So I'm going to keep walking and stacking all my quantum biology habits while I'm out here. And anytime I see something cool or have something worth saying along the way, I'll be sure to show you. It's a pretty day out, and I'm enjoying it. Alright, this tree looks like it might be a good one to climb, so I'm gonna see if I can get up in it. Not too bad. The start's usually the hardest part, and we're up here already. I love climbing trees. It's a really awesome way to move. Keeps you grounded as well if your feet and hands are in contact with the branches, because the tree's growing. Alright, I'd call this a success. I don't know if you can still see me. It's a pretty view from way up here too, I'll tell you that. I just saw a squirrel hopping around up in a tree a minute ago, so got me thinking, hey, I should jump up in one and climb around a bit. Always try and model and copy what the wild animals are doing. It's usually fun and a good way to live. Maybe one more step up. I think this is officially as high as I can go. Now I really don't know if you can see me. But I'm up here. And honestly, for me, I feel like anytime I'm climbing, whether it's rocks or trees, whatever it may be, I have an easier time climbing stuff barefoot than I do with shoes on or my sandals. Our feet are very agile and can bend a lot more, can grip a lot more. It's almost like you're using little mini hands. All right, that was a good one. Good climb. Climb a tree, you'll have fun. Just be careful. Alright, I made it back to the beginning of the trail where I started. So this is the end of the walk, at least on the designated trail. Got this other pond behind me. Lots of pretty views out here. Coming up to the tree where I stashed my shirt and my sandals. Gonna pick those up real quick. Alright, perfect. Still right where I left them, thankfully. Grab these. Say goodbye to any turtles that are in the pond. And it's time to head back to my area. Go back to the house. He's doing a little sunbathing of his own. I like it. He's the king of the pond. Alright, I made it back to the field near the house, so that means the walk's just about over. It was a nice time waking up for the morning, getting my body going, getting in all the good habits. And it's safe to say that I'm definitely producing vitamin D now. The sun is getting higher in the sky, so I'm getting that UV light. The UVB light is out. I feel it strong. So I'm creating a lot of vitamin D, getting my health up while I'm out here doing everything else. So get outside and try and start your days off with a nice walk. You're doing so many good things for your health while enjoying your morning. It's a great way to start the day. All right, my friends, it's dinner time. I'm outside in the backyard getting some shade. It is super hot today. We're in the triple digits, so I've been hanging outside, but taking a lot of shade today. Got some direct sunlight earlier, did a little sunbathing, but for most of the day I've been getting some indirect sun, taking shade under the trees in the yard. So it's been nice. Another slow day when it's really hot like this. I can feel my body just kind of wants to chill out. So other than walking around, I haven't done any strenuous movement today. Just nice and easy stuff. And that's perfectly fine for our health. That's what our body needs when it asks for it. And that's what mine's been telling me today. So that's what we should do when our bodies tell us it needs rest and just needs to hang out. So for dinner today, I've got the 1 pound of raw grass finished ground beef with some salt added in for electrolytes. I'm going to get right into it. It's got all the essential nutrients that we need for the optimal health. So, bon appetit. And like I said, you guys, even though it's triple digit heat, it's like 103 here today, Fahrenheit. I'm still outside because I'm in the shade. So no excuse not to get outside and embrace the environment. If it's really hot, really cold, whatever it is, you can use your environment to your advantage. Like I said, I've been taking shade under trees, so I'm using the trees to my advantage, and it's keeping me outside and it's keeping me healthy. My body's still getting all the proper light signals that I need for the time of day. So my circadian clock is still functioning on optimal time, right on rhythm, just how it should be. So my body knows what to do with this food as I'm eating it. It knows what it should be doing right now to keep my body functioning the right way. Still producing all the melatonin that I'll release later for sleep. And yeah, so I'm just going to keep hanging out here in the backyard, keep getting some indirect sunlight, keep getting this nice shade while I eat my dinner. Just relax and give my body what it needs. I recommend you do the same. As always, get your proper light, get your proper nutrition, spend as much time as possible outside, eat all your meals outside if possible. Being outside and getting the sunlight while you're eating will help with a lot of different biological functions. It'll help you process your food. It'll help you have the right signals for your body to utilize the food that you're eating, etc. Okay, well, I'll catch you guys again at sunset once it's time to get that last light of the day. All right, my friends, it's another sunset, so you know what that means. I'm outside in the front yard, embracing the sun, getting as much of it as I can on my skin and in my eyes for the last time today. It's time to start settling down. Time to start letting these last signals of light tell my body it's time to rest and recover for the evening. So I wanted to tell you guys, I've been doing these videos for a little over a month now. And I've been doing all this circadian rhythm, quantum biology, lifestyle habit type stuff for about 6 months now. So it's all relatively new to me still. And I've felt so many different changes over the last 6 months in terms of sleep quality, in terms of ease of sleep, overall energy, just lots of health benefits. But I'm excited to keep staying consistent with this stuff and see all the benefits that I keep getting as time goes on. 6 months isn't long in the grand scheme of things, so as I keep going with this stuff and start to get closer to the year mark, we'll see what changes have happened when I double the time that I've been doing this stuff. It's making me feel really good, and I know it can make you all feel really good as well. So as always, I hope you give this stuff a try. It's time to start minimizing all artificial light for the evening, getting off all that stuff and embracing darkness. I'm gonna hang out here in the front yard for a bit longer, watch this sunset, and start to really chill out for the evening. And like I said, within this 6 months, I've felt a lot of change. When I spend all day outside like I have today, when it gets this time of day, sunset, I can feel myself get very tired. My body's just starting to relax, really just go down for the evening. So I can feel it happening in real time. As I'm speaking to you now, I can feel myself starting to get sleepy. So I'm gonna get off for the night, spend a little more time outside, grounded, connecting to the earth, breathing this fresh air, enjoying the view of the trees, enjoying the view of the sunset. And I hope you guys do the same thing. Let's claim our optimal health together, one day at a time, consistently keep doing these things every day. All right, good night, everybody.